In today's video, I go to two of my very favorite local thrift stores. I also go to a Goodwill store, and at each one of these stores, I find some pretty interesting stuff. Yeah, I was on fire today, that's for sure. Oh, and at the last store today, I run into one of my worst fears. Well, let's get this video started, and you'll see what happened. Well, here I am, back at Restoring Hope Thrift Store. And usually when I come to this place, I find some pretty interesting stuff. So come on, follow me inside, and let's see what we find today. As soon as I got inside this store, I saw these two ceramic chickens. They were priced at $7 for the set. Now, they didn't have a brand name, but still, when I looked them up online, they were going for around $30. So, I have my first item. I saw this purse with a golf theme, and it said it had two pieces. Well, I looked inside, and it came with a change purse also. They were asking $3 for it, and online, it goes for $20. Well, the next thing I bumped into were these four pieces of brass. Well, I thought they were priced individually, but the plate said for $6 you get all four: two candle holders, a plate, and a brass cup. Well, I knew this was a great buy. I think I should get $50 for these. Oh, I didn't tell you guys. If you spend over $20 at this store, you get an additional 10% off, which is another pretty good reason to shop here. Okay, well, let's get looking for more treasures. I'm ready. From across the room, I saw this set of Frankenstein salt and pepper shakers. Now, they were asking $10 for it, which is a little bit high, but I do get 10% off, and I really like it, so I'm taking it home. The last thing I saw at this store was this basket of ceramic flowers. There was 8 of them, and they were asking $8 for the basket. So at $1 a piece, I thought this was a good buy, and they were made in Italy, and they go for about 10 or 12 each. A lot of my viewers are requesting that I go back to this thrift store called Sheriff Ranch's Thrift. Well, guess what? That's where we're going next. And while I'm there, I find this vintage baby carriage, plus a lot of other interesting things. So, let's get going. Time's a-wasting. Sheriff Ranch's is one of my favorite stores to thrift at, and it's also one of my most requested stores to revisit. So, well, here you are, guys. Let's go see what we find. As soon as I got inside the store, I walked over to see what discounts they had. Well, yellow stickers were 25% off, green were 75, and red were 50. So armed with that knowledge, I started my thrifting journey. When I got to this row, I noticed that a little bit up ahead of me was this vintage baby carriage. Definitely had some age to it. They were asking $12 for it, and of course it was a blue sticker, so there was no discount, but that's okay because on eBay they're going for about $50. On this set of shelves, I saw this bulldog figure. It said Grandmas are terrific on it. They wanted $2 for it. It had a yellow sticker, which meant it was 25% off. So for $1.50, I had to take this. They go for $20 online. They had done a lot of redesigning to this store, so I wanted to go out to their front room and see what exciting stuff they had out here. I didn't find much out in the front room until I came across this Limax figure. It said Photos with Santa. It had a yellow 25% off sticker on it. They were asking $2 for it, and online these go for 25. Well, that's it for my two local and favorite thrift stores. But let's take a ride to the Goodwill store. It's only about a mile down the road and see what we find there. At the next store today, which happens to be a Goodwill, I find this talking dog cookie jar, and it's pretty funny. I also find this Disney Tinkerbell lamp, and I'm dying to show you that. Oh, and one more thing. Something really scary happens to me while I'm there. Oh, come on. Follow me to the next store. The first thing I spotted here were these two reindeer figures. They were asking $3.99 for this set, and when I turned it over, I realized that these were wine glasses, which I thought was pretty cool. So at $3.99 for the set, I figured I'd take them home, and if I can't sell them, I'll keep them. Well, the next thing I found, I don't even know why I looked it up, but I'm glad I did. Well, it turns out that it's a Star Wars lightsaber display stand. They were asking $8.99 for it, and online, these go for $40 to $50. Sometimes you get lucky. When I got to the first row of their toy section, I saw this dog treat or cookie jar. Goodwill was asking $5.99 for it. When you lift up his head, he sings "Who Let the Dogs Out?" It's pretty funny, and on eBay, they go for $35. This part of the store didn't have anything on it but glassware, and that's not usually for me, so I just decided to head to another section and see what I find there. When I got to this section of the store, I saw this very colorful elephant. Now, it was made in Mexico. It was by this guy, Torov. The problem was they were asking $12.99 for it, but they go for $40 online, so I'm going to take a chance with this. We'll see. Well, it wasn't long after I started down this row that I saw this Egyptian cat candle holder. It was very well made. They were asking $6.99 for it, and online, these go for between $30 and $40, and it was very pretty. When I got to their lamp section, I noticed this very pretty Disney Tinkerbell lamp. They wanted $20.99 for it. Now, when I looked these up on eBay, people were getting for between $40 and $60 for them. I was having a really great day until my worst fear happened. Yep, the men's room was out of order. Wow, I just started to panic, and I ran outside and left this store. Well, I made it to the next store in time, so I don't want you guys to worry. But boy, I hope that never happens to me again. Yeah, it was kind of scary. Okay, until next time, guys, stay safe out there. Stay safe.